Hello! Hi! And welcome back to 2236 AD Secretary Stories. When last we were together, we had a 300 million coin problem. I don't know if we're going to address that anytime soon or if we're going to address it at all, but at least we got a whole bunch of cute Masako out of it. I mean, that's all I can really ask for, honestly. I'm pretty happy and content with just that, but we can go ahead and move on. Why not? The story's gotta go. The show must go on. The story must continue. Let's take things back to the past for a bit. March 2231 AD, the first general use model of the personal AI secretary system, the S1 series, was introduced to the world. The top 8 artificial intelligences selected through a rigorous testing process were announced at the same time as the latest model of handheld computer terminal, the Smart Tool. At the same time, the only people allowed to purchase the S1 series were 8 people who were drawn from a random lottery. One of those 8 people being a younger version of him. Personal AI secretary system. So, we got our girl through a lottery. Probably like one of the only good things that happened to us for a while. I actually ended up being selected. Personal AI secretary system for Smart Tools. PASS for short. It was just a sudden urge I had. The new Smart Tool that I upgraded to boasted that it was PASS compatible, and everybody had been talking about them, so basically I just got swept up in the hype and applied for one. I never would have guessed that I'd actually be picked. Oh, we're back in Good Music Town, aren't we? Oh yeah, bring it on back, baby, bring it in. Getting the warm fuzzies here, let's go. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff here. This is the good stuff. Come on, saw right into my ears. Come on, I need it. Give me one, come on. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Thank you so much, 2236 AD. Cutting right into our ears. Taking us back home where we know we belong. I never would have guessed that I'd actually be picked. I had even forgotten that I applied in the first place. Regardless, I somehow ended up being one of the 8 selected. I got the devil's luck, huh? I wonder if I used up all of it. My luck, I mean. Those things run through my mind as I download the PASS onto my Smart Tool. The download is almost finished. What is the one I ended up winning called again? Let's see. S108. Masako, huh? Does that mean that this one is like the last of the pack? Or maybe it's just a regular serial number? I'm also curious to see whether the character is male or female. Masako is probably a surname, so it's up in the air as to which it could be. I can picture it being fun if it's a guy. You know, like, sup, bruh, kind of way. Yeah, definitely, like, Masako is definitely the kind of name that if it were applied to a dude, definitely strikes me as somebody who would be a sup, bruh kind of guy. Nah, I'm not sure what to do if it's a girl, though. Well, either way, don't know if it makes me a heretic, but I can get along with girls perfectly fine, so it should be no problem. Yeah, just that, totally easy to get along with girls for this guy. Oh, it's done. The moment of truth. The screen I'm supposed to be seeing for the first time, but I have a strong sense of deja vu. Memories of a past life, perhaps? Then, at long last, my PASS S108 Masako boots up. That's cute. That's a riff on the Windows XP startup sound, but I guess like that login screen or that startup screen was also kind of a riff on old Windows login screens as well. Greetings! My name is Masako. What should I refer to you as, user-sama? What? Whoa! It's a cute-looking girl! A girl character! I flinch. I can feel my once lax attitude begin to tighten up, as well as my pants! you know, talking to girls makes anyone a little nervous. What should I refer to you as, sir? All right, just call me Yotsuba. Huh? Huh? It doesn't recognize my answer? All right, passes aren't capable of telepathy, right? Telepathy? Oh, you must be the HT-based organic life form communication. That's that. Yeah, that. That's what I mean. The people of this era generally communicate via telepathy. In the 21st century, scientists known as CS discovered that there was a means of communication by using optically invisible higher dimensional space as an intermediary. The phenomenon that could be explained through the movement of HT particles would later go on to be referred to as the HT infrastructure theory. Though lauded as telepathy, it's less a matter of transmitting one's thoughts, as it is generally accepted in the 21st century time, and more shifting of a medium by which a conversation takes place from regular space to a higher dimensional space. Telepathy and HT phenomena were discovered by the 21st century by scientist Dr. CS and supported scientifically by what was later dubbed the HT infrastructure theory. You're quite the informative one. I've done a fair share of studying. Makes sense. Bravo! However, you are correct. I am incapable of telepathy. That's because I lack the instrument which controls HT, the brain. Makes sense, considering you're an artificial intelligence. At that point in our chat, I find myself taken aback. So this girl is an artificial intelligence? So she's got no brain? Just another program. Lines of data. A conglomeration of information. No brain to sustain. Oh, those very good rap lyrics, by the way. She's been conversing with me in an extremely normal manner. The young girl in the display isn't human. Actually, upon closer inspection, she looks a little older than me. Well, that doesn't really matter. In any case, I can't hide how shocked I am over the huge advancements AI technology has made. AI are commonly put into robots in front of libraries and train stations, but that kind acts more robotic. They're all like, warning, warning. Bunch of dummies. I guess it's because this place is kind of in the sticks. If I went to the city, I bet there'd be a bunch of AI like Moscow. Excuse me? No, but wait a second. I remember seeing a video about AI before. Back then I also thought, wow, present day technology is making this many strides. However, the ones I saw weren't anywhere near the level of Moscow here. Which means that not only is Moscow truly the latest model of AI, she's an elite that's cleared all sorts of different tests. Excuse me, user-sama, can you hear me? Huh? Oh, yes, what is it? I'll do anything! I'll do anything! I had almost forgotten my questions from earlier. What should I refer to you as, sir? All right, that son? It's Yotsuba. Yotsuba-san. That Yotsuba-san, right? No, not right. Not right, you say. It's Yotsuba. So I should call you Yotsuba-san? Yeah, I think that'll do. Anyway then, you are my user, Yotsuba-san then. A pleasure to work under you. Oh yes, pleasure's mine. I had to wonder what the hell my own voice sounds like now. My throat feels gravelly and I barely speak aloud in the first place. So people way back used to verbalize every single thought they had in their head like this, huh? Yeah, fortunately or unfortunately, you got idiots like me who can verbalize their thoughts freely on a regular basis. Can you believe I'm still not in jail for this? Can you believe there's still not some kind of government party and entity that is not dedicated to making sure my dumb shit doesn't get spouted at the internet every day? There ought to be laws. That must have been hell. It can be a lot of the times, especially if you put a telephone in my hand and tell me I need to start talking to people. I'm exhausted just from the little bit of talking. March 26th, 2231 AD, Moscow comes to my house. My first impression of Moscow is she's incredible. My second impression is I'm exhausted. March 27th, 2231 AD. Oh, Yotsuba-san, it's morning! The following day, I'm awoken by Moscow's voice. Oh, hello! What time is it? 6 o'clock, sir. Holy crap, that's early! Huh? Is it that early? I mean, it's the middle of spring break. There's no school, so there's no reason for me to be up this damn early. Darn early. Huh? My apologies. I woke you according to your default settings. Oh, also, I noticed that you took considerations of your word choice for my sake, right? Correct. I'm so agitated at being woken up from a sound sleep at 6 in the morning that I had a slip of the tongue there. No need for such concessions. Your assistant Moscow will be pleased with you however you choose to speak, Yotsuba-san. Okay, got it. Right. I'm gonna go wash my face. Understood. I've got nothing to talk about. What is it? I know that Moscow is an extremely nice girl, but she's really tough to interact with. It's tiring. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's tiring, and I can't relax at all. I get it. It feels like one of those moments. It's like when you're talking with someone who works at a store. Sure, it's easy to speak to them since they're always being attentive, but there's no way you're having a relaxed conversation. It's the same feeling. And to make matters worse, when you consider that I invited some female stranger into my room, I'm not gonna be able to relax no matter how nice of a young lady they are. It's obvious that'd make me freeze up. Being stiff as a board isn't going to... In what way? In what way, my guy? Since then, I've stopped trying to talk to Masako that much. That is because I realized two things. One, speaking aloud is annoying. Two, there is absolutely no reason to make conversation just for the sake of who I'm speaking to. To put it in 21st century perspective, for the people of this era, verbal communication is about as cumbersome as text chatting with someone who is standing right in front of you. And I know loads of people that do that. I know couples that will be in their living room and be texting back and forth. Plus, needing to speak in verbal language for every single thing in my mind is pretty draining. Humanity might have devolved if you take that point into consideration. I've gotten tired of Moscow in only half a day. Like, this dude has just got no social stamina whatsoever. I will be the first to cop to the fact that I am a socially awkward bimbo imbecile, but bimbocile. There we go. I'm bookmarking that one. I'm bookmarking that one so I can then promptly forget it and never say it again. That way nobody will ever recognize my sheer fucking verbal genius. I've gotten tired of Moscow in only half a day. I should try playing with my smart tool either way. I haven't really fiddled with it ever since I bought it. A smart tool is a handheld computer terminal with a mysterious gel capable of morphing its molecular structure attached to it. The gel portion can turn into a display, buttons, or any other various forms. It's a form of soft device. Alternative elements are alternative chemical element discovered in the 21st century, since they exist in a times two imaginary pre-directional dimension. They cannot be individually observed outside of special circumstances. Normally, it is used as a compound with regular chemical elements. Alternative high molecular compounds help form soft devices like smart tools. Anecdotes state that they were discovered when researching its catalyst. All of those were words that I just read. This new model of smart tool seems to be covered in that special gel on the outside. By making all the components that can't be substituted with gel like the internal battery in the ROM as small as possible and making everything else out of the gel, it's capable of shape-shifting. It can be palm-sized, or it can extend to the size and shape of a pad. Roll it into a ball and it can fit into your pocket. Stretch it into a thread and you can wrap it around your arm. With its squishy and pliable texture, it can be big, small, hard, or soft. Apparently, by combining regular elements and alternative elements, you're able to build mysterious substances like this. Advancements in science are amazing. I squished the ball-shaped smart tool in my hand as I read over the instruction manual. First, I spread it from its palm size into its tablet shape. They call this form home style. I call a lot of foods home style. You see a lot of home style type foods at the store. I'm not exactly sure. Is there like a government regulation for what can be referred to as home style? The home style form resembles the appearance of already existing smart tools. From here, I can work it and morph it into a variety of different forms, but what should I make? Oh, I know. Start with the preset, a cube. Ooh, it's a cube. Incredible. What else? Ooh, a sphere. Incredible. I say it's incredible, but this is pretty much just a bigger version of its first form. We've also got this and this. Oh wow, already out of variations. Says more coming soon. Huh. Still, it's odd. I remember the tagline being, change it to your heart's desire, yet this thing can only turn into a set number of forms. I read the instruction manual one more time in detail. Instructions. You can change this device's form freely by writing an alternative high molecular gel construction definition file. Hold on, let me open up Notepad++ here. I'm sure they've got a preset for that syntax. Hold on. So, that's it, huh? Won't work unless you can write a specific file. You can draw any picture you want if you've got a drawing app, but it doesn't matter unless you can actually draw to begin with. One of those situations, huh? That's why games that require a lot of drawing and stuff I can never use. That, like, Second Life and shit like that, where people have to make shit. Like, yeah, okay. Like, I would be dreadfully awful at that. I got scammed! Yotsuba-san, are you having difficulties with your smart tool? Huh? Oh, you startled me. I apologize. No, this smart tool, you see... What? Ah, now I see. They scammed me, right? I will write any construction definition files you may need. Huh? Really? Yes, if you just tell me your mental image in detail, I can assist in converting it into a tangible shape. This is when I think, oh, I see. It all clicks. I never understood how passes were supposed to be useful, but these must be the situations they're built for. Wow, you really are something. I am your secretary, Yotsuba-san. In that case, let's get to a little transforming. Yes, sir. However, I quickly realized that when prompted to think of any shape I want, I can't think of any shape I really want. This must be what they mean by too much freedom being a bad thing. Telling us that we have the freedom to do what we like. You're forcing us to be free! I'm sorry, I don't think I caught that. I'm talking to myself. I apologize. I snapped at her for no reason. Over this. Alright, you turned into Michelangelo's Brutus, didn't you? That I did. Are you able to make something like that, but with your face, Mosco-san? Since my face is already modeled, that'll be a cinch. Oh, I see. Also, no need to address me with an honorific. Oh, gotcha. You called me just by my name when we first met, after all. Oh, did I? Moscow says, please don't go anywhere, and starts typing letters on the screen, on the on-screen keyboard. All this animation sure is elaborate. Yotsuba-san, I'm done! And in less than a minute, Moscow's test seems to be done. Well then, give transforming a try. Yes, sir! Oh, adorable. The eyes are a little freaky. Not gonna lie, the eyes are weirding me out a little bit, but otherwise, that's pretty cute. You're just ahead! But Yotsuba-san, you said, don't emote while you're just ahead. Don't talk either. My apologies. A severed head is disgusting. A green one at that. Oh, I see. You'd be better off doing a whole body instead of just doing this. Well, I can if you'd like. You can? I can. Or I should say, with a command that is standard installed in passes, we can materialize in full body. The file I wrote a moment ago only altered that single section. Then say that beforehand. My apologies. Okay then, materialize. Yes, sir. Goo Girl. We got our own Goo Girl. I know a lot of people. A lot at this point. 255% into what is going on right here, right now. I love that. This is good. Look at that. That's really good. Materialization successful. It's freaking huge. My apologies. I am programmed to be 163.5 centimeters tall, so it might be bigger than an average girl. That's not the concerning part. So wait, you're telling me smart tools can get this big? What? The maximum size is much, much bigger, sir. Wait, there's no limit? I would never have guessed that the palm-sized smart tool could become a human size. So this is how far technology has advanced, huh? Truly terrifying. Yes, after all, alternative elements can apparently ignore the law of conservation of mass. Is something the matter? I mean, it's freaking creepy. Wah! She's a slime girl, dude. Like I said, you kind of just got to give in to things at a certain point. Open yourself up to new experiences, okay? There's a lot one can ponder about all the virtues of a slime girl. And I think that you are being a little short-sighted right now in not pondering those very things. Is something the matter? I want to try touching her. Moscow, I'm kind of curious as to the workings of your body. That's... My boy Yotsuba's always got the, always knows the right thing to say. What do you mean by that? I mean what I just said. My apologies. Can I touch it? Yes, by all means, please. I tried poking my arm. I tried poking her arm with my index finger. Oh. Oh. How is it, sir? It's soft. The elasticity has a mix of the usual squishy gel sensation and an uncanny softness like human skin. Can I hold your arm? By all means, please. It's just as squishy as I thought, but there's somewhat of a core to the arm. Maybe she's replicating everything, including the bones? All right. She wouldn't be able to stand if she didn't have a skeleton, I guess. Wow, amazing. Enjoying it? Huh? Yeah. That's when I look up to the owner of the voice and notice that it's from the girl in front of me. even though she's see-through green. Also, I'm squeezing this girl's upper arm right now. That's when I finally realize the abnormality and what it is I'm doing. Will you be touching my stomach and legs? Yes! I mean, I'm not very sure about it myself, but I've been told that each of my parts are based on human examples and replicated to feel as real as possible. Oh, wow. Let's see then. I squeeze her tummy. I fiddle her thighs. Whew. I rub my eyes. Is this a dream? What is this? But the texture feels way too real. My boy's finally coming around on the idea of a slime girl. Good on ya. It's starting to get hard to tell what's what. I read that. It's starting to get hard and thought, yeah, I bet. Even though she's see-through green. Also, there are options to adjust my parameters, such as fat to muscle ratio and skin softness. Oh, wow. Like this. Oh, wow. This way, you could set my materialized body to your ideal specifications. Oh, wow. Let's see. Would you mind if I be a little meatier? I wouldn't mind if you could be a little meatier around the waist. And I do want to preserve the slenderness you've got going with your arms. Now, as far as softness around here, how is this? What am I, some kind of deviant? Whoa, Yotsuba-san! Enough of this! Too weird! Too weird! Too weird! I thrust Moscow away and run into the bathroom. That was a close call. This is no girl. This is a see-through green gel. Things would get dire if I start lusting after gel of all things. Nah, dude, trust me, it's fine. Just give in. Give in, my guy. You already have. You already have. You are not fooling anybody. Of all things, it's like lusting over police light or a milk carton. Thank you, Rationale. Hang tough, Rationale. March 27th, 2231 AD. I've sworn that I will never have her materialize her body ever again. Oh no. Oh dear. That night, I have a dream. My apologies. Yotsuba-san, forgive me. I want to work to serve you, but all I can do is spin my wheels. A pass is designed in order to aid humans. Yet all I have done so far is inconvenience you. It is no wonder you would thrust me away. But for me, the simple opportunity to have you speak to me fills me with joy. As thanks, my lap is yours to use as a pillow. I've set my thighs to be nice and soft. So please, lay your head down and relax. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. March 28th, 2231 AD. Ah! A dream. I sort of feel like a dream was jam-packed with everything that happened yesterday. There's still a lot I don't know about AIs, but Masako is probably doing her best in her own way. A pass is designed in order to aid humans, huh? Still. That doesn't explain why she nursed my head on her lap in the slightest. Speaking of which, I wonder what's going on under that skin of hers. Masako is in sleep mode, and it's just as adorable as it was the first time. Masako, wake up! Oh my, yes, I'm up. Morning. Good morning to you, sir. My apologies for making you wake me up. It's fine, it's no big deal. My duty is to wake up early and wake you, Yotsuba-san. My apologies. Moscow. Yes, sir. Moscow, you're hereby barred from apologizing. What do you mean, sir? Because you apologize at the drop of a hat. When I hear someone apologize so much, it starts to lose all of its meaning to me. You always give a superficial apology, almost as a conditioned reflex. So you shouldn't immediately apologize for everything. All right. My apologies. I just told you to quit it with that. My apologies. Well, whatever. Just make sure to stick to my order moving forward. Very well, sir. Okay then. Hearing an apology every second isn't fun after all. Not for me. Not for Masako. There's a lot I still don't know about her, but I want to try to meet her halfway. I'm glad that I managed to say what was on my mind. After all, it's starting to haunt my dreams. Oh, and also, I'm a little curious as to what it looks like under your skirt. But I can just drop that. Oh, God. Would you like to see? Huh? Huh? No way, no way! What happened to not being capable of telepathy? Huh? But you just spoke that out loud. Wait, I had it backwards? I've been fumbling my way through this whole verbal communication stuff so bad that now the holes are starting to show. Do you want to see? Huh? I assume you want to see what's under my skirt, yes? It isn't that big of a deal. I can show you. Huh? 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 But I don't think it'd be any fun to look at. Huh? I mean, if you're willing to show me, I can't say that I'm entirely opposed to the prospect of taking a look, per se. Very well. A beam-like light flashes across her skirt. When it dissipates, Masako is suddenly standing with her skirt pulled up. I'm getting somewhat overwhelmed at the speed at which things are unfolding before my eyes. But I feel that I can hear a voice from the heavens telling me not to look this gift horse in the mouth. Here you go. Huh? What? Is something the matter? Is this fun to look at? No way. You scammed me! Apologize! Huh? Apologize! Huh? A lot has been going on, but by doing this, I'm starting to learn about Masako piece by piece. One day, we'll have a breakthrough in our relationship, and she'll be more than just an AI. She'll be my precious pride and joy, Masako. March 28th, 2231 AD. I've learned Masako's secret. Masako's secret is she has a strict filter installed specifically for underage boys so that no improper depictions are ever presented. What a sham of a feature. I wonder if I'll be with Masako until the filtering finally unlocks. This is the only thing that is going through my mind at this time. That's because I'm only thinking of Masako as a thing at this time. There you have it. That's how Masako and I got started. That was a cute little origin story. I have to admit, I had definitely kind of had questions about, how they initially, got together, like what things were like in the beginning. And I gotta say, it's kind of exactly basically what I thought it would be. It was very cute nonetheless. I appreciated that. So yeah, that was pretty cute. We will be back next time with more 2236 AD Secretary stories. So you take care of yourself and have a nice rest of your whatever. And we'll see you next time. Bye.